spiritual family. If you're in America, happy Labor Day weekend. I hope y'all get an extra day off. Just wanted to share my spiritual message of the day. This morning in my spiritual practice, it was very healing. I released some trapped emotions that I was carrying. I released some imbalances. I guess I was feeling wishy-washy about some things. You know, sometimes when we tell ourselves we're going to do something and we don't actually do it, we trap this emotion of like what we call wishy-washy or inconsistent. It's almost like I lied to myself and I feel guilty about that. So I was feeling that, released that. I feel better now, forgive myself for that. I'm going to follow up with the people that I said I was going to follow up with so I don't feel that anymore. I was also feeling taken for granted, specifically by my work, not anybody particularly at my work, but, just the company in general. Like, I feel like, they just assume that I can just do what I do without any effort, or what I do is not valuable, or, I'm replaceable, or I don't know. I just felt taken for granted. But I realized that was my own belief. It might not actually be true. So I have to let that go. I had to let that go, and I feel better after that. Release some imbalances. I had some imbalances in my crown chakra, root chakra, heart chakra, some of the chakras on my back. I went through and I released those. So now I'm feeling a lot more balanced. What else do we got here? So the message of the day today was very interesting. The key word was exuberance. That was the word that I was prompted to highlight in the message. And exuberance is characterized as filled with lively energy and excitement. And this was particularly towards my business endeavors. Basically, my ancestors were telling me that, the exuberance I bring in my business when I'm talking to people, when I'm networking, is a good thing, and that I should keep it up. And it's a part of my superpowers, So that was very enlightening. That was very healing for me as well. So the message I got today related to exuberance, it was called Dust Devil. Embrace the chaos, trust the process, moving out of stagnation. The numerology for this message is 15. That equates to 6. On the numerology box, it maps to intellectual creativity. Very interesting. I got to think about that some more. The message is, the actual message is Dust Devil, embrace the chaos, trust the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of this chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents 2 aspects to you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you. And the winds that churn inside you, with the Dust Devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect, awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The Dust Devil knows what you need when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. So this message tells me that oftentimes in life, things seem chaotic, right? Like, I was feeling overwhelmed the other day. I was almost in this dust storm, where I can't really see too far out. All I see is what's right in front of me, and it's a mess. Things are unorganized. I'm uncertain. I may even feel a little bit of fear at times. It requires faith, when you're in the chaos. And I think this message speaks a lot to faith, and it also speaks a lot to the power of movement. If you stand still, the only guarantee is that nothing will change. But if you move, now you're moving energy, now you're moving time, now you're moving space, now you're creating change. And change is scary. It's scary and it's uncertain and it's messy. And that's okay. That's okay, because when the dust settles, you will see the jewels that were pulled from the ground. You will see the fruits of your labor come to fruition. So that's my message for the day. That's my spiritual practice for the day. Thank you for listening. Stay blessed.